Welcome to the Investing in Real Estate show. On this show today, we're going to talk about 10 benefits of working with a full-service rental real estate company. Now, on this show, I typically talk about market conditions and how to prepare yourself best for investing, but one of the best ways that you can invest is by having a full service team. So I hope you will allow me just a little bit of leniency here on this show to kind of deep dive why we have so many repeat clients at Morris Invest and what exactly we do. So if you're thinking about investing from out of state, you want to get started investing in real estate, but you just don't know where to find properties, you don't know how to find the financing, you don't know if you're going to be finding the right deals in the best markets. That's what we do full time. So we build about 500 homes per year with our team, and we have investors from all over the world who will buy these properties in the best rental markets in the country. We work with property managers so that all of those properties are then filled with a tenant. And then, of course, you have a relationship with our concierge on our team where you're being able to check in once a month or so and really work on your portfolio for the length of the time that you want to build out your portfolio of properties, 5-10 years. And you're going to work with our team over that length of time to really hit your financial freedom number. So that's just sort of the high level of what we do at Morris Invest. And again, we'll have links to all of this in the description below so you can come visit our website and see if it's right for you. You can book a call with our team. But on today's show, I wanted to go through 10 specific benefits of working with a full service team, whether you work with us or not. I think this is really important so you can understand what it's like to be able to become an investor if you don't have all of the time that requires to go out and find properties, hire contractors, try to do all of this work yourself. These are 10 benefits of that. So let's start with number one. We focus on the best growth markets. People don't realize that it takes a lot of years of research. Now, our advanced team will go out and spend well over a year or more in different markets. We recently just rolled out our Joplin, Missouri market. And that market took a long time to develop. We don't just throw a dart at a wall and hope that this is a good market. No, what we did was we spent well over a year studying the demographics, spending lots of time in Joplin, Missouri, because it had all of the hallmarks of what we were looking for. We don't go into big cities. We don't go into Houston. We don't go into Dallas. What we look for are areas of growth outside of those big cities, sort of smaller big cities. That's why we've had such great success in places like Lubbock, Texas, and Odessa, Texas, and Joplin, Missouri, because these are areas that are growing tremendously and are very much recession resistant. That's hard to say 5 times fast. But these are areas that have had a multiplicity of jobs. You've got healthcare, you've got computer development, you've got auto manufacturing. So we're spending a lot of time, attention, and effort in these areas understanding what does the crime look like? What does the job growth look like? Where are the highways being built, which would allow further development of shopping? Are we going to be able to build a Target in this particular area? What does the public transportation look like? So in the case of Lubbock, Texas, we were there 3 to 4 years before the growth started already happening because we knew where the highways were going to be built. So these things are very, very important for us. We need to know where these markets are going to be expanding. And then, of course, we can go in and start to actually buy up the land and start to develop and build houses there. And then that's why our clients are able to come in and buy one of those houses. So that advanced work is very, very important, and it takes a lot of time. So that's one of the reasons that it's really important to work with a full service team like that, because we're not just throwing a dart at a board and hoping for the best. People will ask me all the time, they'll say, Clayton, what about this market? What about that market? What about this place? And I have to say, it sounds okay, but until we really start doing the data and I dive into it and spend a long time analyzing it, I can't really give you a good answer on that. So the areas that we tend to focus on, we've spent a long, long time. Number 2, we build in locations near the best schools and employers. And so, we're not building in D-class neighborhoods, C-class neighborhoods. We're building in areas that provide the best employment and job opportunities, and therefore we're in the best school districts. So I'll just give you an example. In Lubbock, Texas, we're in the Friendship School District, not Friendship, but Friendship. And it's one of the best school districts in that entire area. So we've been building extensively in the Friendship School District for a reason. It's because parents want to stay in that school district and have their children grow up and go through high school. So they'll stay in the property for 5, 7, 10 years or longer. Plus, you get all of the benefits that come with being in the best school district. You get the best shopping, best restaurants, job growth, employment, low crime. All of those things go hand in hand with the best school districts. So that's why we build in those areas. And we also want to build in areas where we have a lot of employment. So we're right near the university system and the healthcare system. A lot of people think that West Texas is just oil. It's not. In fact, healthcare has now eclipsed oil as a predominant employment zone. So all of those things are very, very important. A diversity of jobs, low crime, tremendous growth, A-class school districts. This is an important metric that's going to make your investing experience more sustainable. So again, even if you don't work with us, please make sure that you're investing in areas that have those similarities. All right, number 3 on my list, we build new construction properties that are more stable and consistent. This is key. So we're building these properties from the ground up, and that means fewer vacancies. That means less maintenance costs over the years. We build them well, we build them correct, and they will last many, many years, of course. And so you don't have to jump into a property that's just been renovated or you need to do the renovations. You're getting a brand new construction property built from the ground up in the best school districts in these states where we invest and build our properties. So new construction. Years ago, I spent many, many years doing projects where I would go in and find, ugly ducklings and have to go through foundation repairs and roof repairs and window repairs and all of those things. And then, we're pulling out drywall, we're pulling out things, and you discover, now we've got this whole side of the house, there's a bee's nest in it. That happened to us. Now we have to rip out all of that whole section that we didn't anticipate. Now, with new construction, we get the best materials, we build it from the ground up, and we don't have to worry about bees' nests or foundation problems or anything like that. So new construction, that's our main focus at Morris Invest Now. Number 4 on my list, we have vetted the best property management teams anywhere. And this means that you're not working with a green property management company, because after all, you're not going to be managing these properties yourself. You're going to have a team that's going to be managing them for you. So all of the millionaire investors that I know, they don't ever see their properties. They have a team that manages those properties, just like me. And so I don't ever see my properties. We check in with our property management team once a month when we get rent. We can go through the software portal. We can check in if there's any maintenance requests that come up. They need a towel rack that needs to be fixed, or there's a leaky faucet that needs to be fixed. We can see that all inside of our software, and the team takes care of it, right? The beauty of working with a great property management company is that they are going to tell you the market conditions. They're going to be able to set the rates for rent. They're going to have a great relationship with the tenant. They're going to be screening the tenants, doing the background checks on the tenants, criminal background checks, making sure that they don't have in their past any evictions in their past. They have a good employment. They're going to pay on time, and they take their time. They want to be able to go through, if they get 5 or 6 applications for your property, take time. Don't just rush into it. I would much rather have a vacancy for 3 to 4 weeks than someone rushes in and places a tenant that's going to need to move out in 2 months. No, I want a great tenant that's going to stay for years to come. And that's what a great property management team will do. That's what we work with. And when we move into a new market like Joplin, Missouri, we're only finding, first of all, our criteria is we will only work with property management teams that have been in business for 5 years or longer. We want to know how many doors they currently work with, what sort of software and communications do they have. And that's just the beginning. And then we start really deep diving and seeing how they handle properties and tenant acquisition and working with them very, very closely to see if we build a relationship before we ever start working with them. Very important that we have these kind of connections to our property management team. So number 5 on our list is about lending. Now, we work with over 100 different lenders. So again, working with a full service team, you're able to give us a call and book a call with our team, and we're able to pair you up with the right lender given your certain situation, your financial situation. Maybe you had to deal with a bankruptcy in the past, or maybe you have a high debt to income ratio. Okay, well, we work with 100 different lenders, so we can find, okay, in this situation, we're going to pair you up with X, Y, and Z because it'll make more sense for your financial situation. Working with 100 different lenders, because there's no cookie cutter method here. Remember, whether it's a conventional financing or if you're doing a self-directed IRA, we can say, okay, you're using a self-directed IRA. You've also got a 401k. We're going to take pieces of that and then work with this lender over here and put in this other piece. And that's how we can build this for you. Again, there's no cookie cutter approach. We also do non-recourse financing, which means that if you are an international investor, or you're someone that wants to buy a property in an LLC, or you're an investor that maybe had some difficulty with credit in the past, by doing a non-recourse loan, it's not tied to you personally. It's not tied to your personal credit. It's tied to the asset. And we have a number of non-recourse lenders that we've developed relationships with over the years, and we are the best in the business at non-recourse lending. No one even can touch us. We work very closely with these lenders who come to the site. They see the properties being built. They know the neighborhoods. They know the school districts. And so we've developed a great relationship with them over the years so that they're able to provide lower interest rates, and they know that they're financing the best possible assets. Perhaps you have some difficulty in your past with your credit, or you're an international investor from Canada, New Zealand, Australia, it doesn't matter, and you haven't established U.S. banking history, that's another great way to go, which is non-recourse financing. So I wanted to bring that point up, that we work with over 100 different lenders to help you customize this approach. Number 6, we offer several programs and customized options to help you build your portfolio in a way that works for you. So when you book a call with our team, again, there's no cookie cutter approach. Everyone who books a call with our team is going to be totally different. And what we're going to do is figure out whether it's, a conventional financing that you need. Maybe you're working with a self-directed account. Again, maybe you have some troubled credit in your past. Maybe you want to partner up with an individual and create an LLC together. Maybe you want to buy 5 properties at once. We had one of our clients who just picked up 5 properties about 2 weeks ago. He's been a repeat buyer with us and just bought 5 properties with a portfolio loan. So maybe that sounds like you. Whatever it is, we have different programs internally to help you find the right solution for your investing journey. Number 7, we focus on education. We are an education company. We want to empower you. So even if you never work with us, you're taking stock of your finances and you're being more empowered. We want our clients to be financially intelligent so they can make more informed decisions on their own. And we do this for free. So again, whether you have a question about real estate, or a question about taxes, or your strategy, or you need just a listening ear, it doesn't matter. Our team is here for you. So when you work with us, you can call up your portfolio manager on the team anytime and say, Josh, Haley, Megan, I have a question. I have a question about this strategy coming up in 2024 or 2025. What do you suggest? Or I saw this change in the tax code as it relates to investing. What do you suggest? And our team will be able to help you with that. That's the beauty of working with a team. Number 8 on my list is we buy in bulk. This is huge. I don't think people consider this. People wonder, well, how are you able to keep costs down? How are you able to keep your houses at or below market price, so that when someone buys a property, they're not overpaying for a property? Well, when we're building 40 properties at one time, we're able to get discounts because we're buying all of the lumber at one time. We're locking in prices. You remember the lumber shortage a few years ago during the pandemic? We didn't have that problem because we were able to lock in lumber prices well ahead of time. And so we were able to build properties way below the cost that other builders were able to secure lumber. Also the same as, furnaces and hot water heaters. When we buy 40 of them, we are able to buy them in bulk. Therefore, we're able to pass on that savings to our clients. And a lot of people don't think about that, but it's really in many ways like the Costco model. The reason you're able to go to Costco and get fantastic prices is because they're able to buy in bulk. And that's what we do from a real estate perspective. So this means discounted property management fees. So your property manager is managing your property. Normally you'd pay higher if you did it on your own. Working with us, we've negotiated much lower prices. So you have a lower property management fee. You have no bidding wars on properties. Like you're not going back and forth trying to bid to try to fight with real estate agents to secure a property. We don't do that. We don't even put our properties out on the open market at all. And we even give you a free cost segregation report. If you're one of our qualified investors who is a real estate professional, we can provide you with a free cost segregation report that you can immediately take and depreciate on your taxes and save upwards of $30,000, $40,000 on your taxes. And we do that for free. Normally that costs about $2,000 to $3,000 to do, and we give it to you for free. That's very powerful because again, we're doing cost segregation analysis with the engineer and he's doing them on multiple properties ahead of time. So we keep those and we pass them on to you for free. And again, that's a game changer, something you would have to spend thousands of dollars on. Number 9 on my list, communication and customer service. When you work with our team, you're going to be blown away by this. You're not only going to have close contact with your portfolio manager, they're going to know you by name. They're going to know your goals. You're going to have access to your portfolio manager at any time, so to help you reach your goals, but also help you be connected with a customer service team that can help in any situation at any time with any questions on any properties that you have going forward. We have the best customer service in the business. Now, a number of years ago, we said, how can we stand out from the pack? How can we make sure that we stand out? And we said, number 1, new construction properties in the best school districts. Number 2, the best customer service in the business. So we don't just hand over the keys to the property after you buy the property and say bye-bye. No, you buy the property, it's your house, right? But then we are there with you through the entire journey. That's what our surrounding team does on our customer service team. So that's a point of pride for us in the office. Number 10, experience. Our full service company has over 20 years of experience, including over 7,000 transactions, meaning 7,000 homes sold. That's amazing. Now, our proven track record and system is specifically designed to make real estate buying an easy and enjoyable experience. That's what we do, and that's why we're in business. So clearly, I'm very proud of our experience. And again, I know I talk about broader market conditions and other strategies for real estate investing. I really wanted this to be a focus on what we do. Over 70% of our clients are repeat buyers. So they've bought one property from us, they come back and buy again, and they stay with us for many, many years. And they, of course, reference their friends to come and buy as well. So again, over 70% of our clients stay with us for many, many years to come. We also have a great library of videos on reviews from our clients. You can check out all of those videos of people who've bought in the past year with us and what they have to say. We'll link it up in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. And if you're interested in working with our team, or if you'd simply like to just talk about real estate investing, again, it's totally free. You can book a call with our team. What'll happen is you'll fill out a little form by going to morrisinvest.com and tell us a little bit about yourself, and then you'll be able to pick a calendar time that works for you, and we'll give you a call at that time. So that's a little bit about what we do and working with a full service team. Now go out there, take action, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time.